guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a pregnancy update. As of today, it is Tuesday. I'm 26 weeks pregnant, obviously. So I had an appointment today, so I thought I'd kind of give you guys an update about what's going on since I really haven't gone into detail with this pregnancy. As of right now, it's kind of weird because things are okay, but things aren't okay. I have this condition where my umbilical cord for the baby doesn't have enough veins and arteries. So a normal umbilical cord has 2 veins and an artery. I don't know, I've read places and it says different things, but all I know is that I only have 1 vein and 1 artery supplying like blood for the baby and like taking the bad stuff out. And some women do have like this, some pregnancies, this causes problems for the baby. But for my baby in general right now, as of at 26 weeks, I have no problems whatsoever, but they could show up later on. The baby is growing normal as of right now. I think they said he was 2.1 pounds. I don't remember how many inches he is, but if I go by like the app, like the bump app, he is the size of kale. And I think that's like 11 to 15 inches. That's what they said, and that's what it's been for like the past couple of weeks though, like when you look at the updates. But so everything is fine and normal, but things could go weird. So if there are any moms out there that have gone through that problem or are going through it, I'd love to hear where you are at or what your worries are, because honestly it stresses me out a lot because I didn't have any problems with my first pregnancy. So it always worries me to think that like things could go bad, but you really can't control anything. And even if things did go bad, you know, the baby's inside you. You can't do anything until they get out. And I don't know, like it's just a mom thing. You just freak out. You always think that something's going to be going wrong when you're pregnant, and that, at least me, one of my biggest, hugest fears is losing the baby. I don't know why. Obviously, there's obvious reasons, but it just haunted me even before I became pregnant that it would, like, I would lose my baby. And even though it is the most natural thing, it just means that something went wrong and your body did what it was supposed to do and essentially got rid of the problem. It still is just a huge emotional trauma. So I try to stay away from that. I actually made the mistake a couple weeks ago watching a video where a woman had lost her baby pretty late in her pregnancy. So don't do what I did. Do not go looking for those videos. Stay away from those vlogs. It's just gonna ruin your mind and put you in a bad place. But other than that, happy note, you know, everything is going well. Healthy baby boy. Even though I have the problem, everything's fine, and I'll continue to update you guys on that, especially if something goes wrong. That way, you know, any other moms that are going through it, I can give you as much information as possible. But normally they just say it affects the size of the baby and some main arteries like the heart or a gallbladder. But we just had an echocardiogram today of the baby and they said everything was fine. So just hoping that it stays that way, because I mean, who wants something to go wrong? Nobody, right? But they did say that they were gonna probably induce me at 39 or 40 weeks, depending on how the baby was. So, like I said, I'll just continue to update you guys on that. I'll actually go ahead and show you guys my tummy. Let's see if I can get a good picture in because I'm on the floor. So this is me at, so that's me at 26 weeks. I actually have this horrible habit of burning my stomach. So while I'm pregnant, so far, every pregnancy I have burnt my stomach. So don't do things without a shirt on in your house if you're pregnant, because you do not realize where your belly is, especially when it's firstly growing. My first pregnancy, I burnt my stomach with a cast iron skillet, like just the handle. So it wasn't that bad, but I freaked out about it really bad. And this time I did it with a curling iron. So I guess I'm accident prone while pregnant, which is not good, but at least I haven't tripped or done anything crazy like that. So that's the update. Hope you guys, if this was informative to any moms that is going through the same thing, or if you have any more questions. Honestly, I don't know much about the umbilical cord. I've been trying to Google it, but you know, every time you Google something, it just makes it more complicated for you, or either it just shows me all the bad things, or it doesn't show me, it just doesn't give me enough information, so I end up just worrying myself, so I wait until I go back to the doctor to ask more questions. But since I don't have any real problems going on, he hasn't really gone into detail with me. And this is my specialist. I go to 2 doctors at this time. I go to a normal OBGYN with midwives, and then they send me to like a consultant for the umbilical cord, just to monitor the baby, because they have better ultrasound technology there, so they can look more into the details, because they couldn't even tell for sure at my normal OBGYN that things were different. Well, that's that. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment. If you like this video, then like. If you want to see what other content I have coming up, then go ahead and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.